Hello everyone, welcome to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be playing the newly buffed Reno Warrior. March 18th, reverts hit. Deepminer Brann used to be 8 mana, now he's 6 mana. Very good card. Basically, I'd never actually played Reno Warrior before, and the Deepminer Brann buff got me interested. So you run Deepminer Brann, which doubles all your duplicates, and then you have your typical Reno cards. Lone Ranger also got buffed in the reverts, he's now 8 mana. He doesn't do any of the crazy stuff he did on release, but that's totally fine, and he's still really good at 8 mana. He was played at 10 mana, so we have him in here. And then you have a bunch of high value battlecry minions. So you have Astalor, classic. If all your Astalors are doubled, you get a bunch of Astalors, you do a bunch of damage, very good. You have Boomboss Throgren in here as some anti-Reno tech because it shuffles in duplicates, so it turns off all of their Reno cards. And it's also just a good disruption card in general. Very funny card too, fun to play. Odin is a win con. You have the Velen package in here, which is Velen and Serenite Chain Gang, which lets you summon infinite Velens. And then we even run Astral Vigilant because they also changed Bob in this patch. So Bob used to have an option where he could just put a minion into your hand, but now it's only a copy of that minion. So he used to be the best Velen counter to stop the infinite Velen combo, but now that Bob isn't around anymore, most people are running only Lone Ranger to get rid of Velen or like 1 or 2 silences. So if you do run Astral Vigilant, and especially if Deepminer Brann is up, you basically get 3 Velens. They have to have 3 silences, which is very rare right now. So I feel like it's good. So the deck has a variety of win cons. It also just has a bunch of armor gain in general, so it feels pretty good into aggro, and yeah. Let's play some games and see where we end up. Okay, going up against the mage here. 3 walking, so this is probably Hostage Mage. And since it is probably Hostage Mage, I actually am just gonna keep Boomboss Throgren. Because I think hopefully if we're able to play him on 8, it could really mess up his volume ups. And all of his card draw in general. And we have some ramp even, that's quite nice. Yeah, the really nice thing about this deck is you get to run Ham the Hungry. Which is, I guess Ham is a disruption, I forgot about Ham. Oh, can it show Ham? Okay, it really wants to not show him, but basically he's a Druid Tourist, which means you can run Druid cards from Perils in Paradise. And Druid cards are always great. So we have Ramp in here, we have Sleep Under the Stars as well, just extra card draw. Oh, it's Quest Mage. Interesting. Quest Mage is a little scarier, I want to say. It depends on what version of Quest Mage it is. Since Renathal's in there, I'm going to assume it's a slower, more Reno-focused version. Which I think is less scary because that gives us more time. I don't really know what they run in Quest Mage, but the Quest Mages I played against are either Giant focused, or they run like a Thalen Archmage Antonidas Fireball combo package. Both of which I think we can out armor, hopefully. So we'll see. Igneous is also really funny in this deck because you can hit Ceaseless sometimes and get 100 armor on turn 4. And it's pretty hard to get through 100 armor. It's like 2 extra health bars. It's great. And if you have Odin up, I mean that's the real dream. You get 100 armor and 100 attack. And you just blow them up. But let's see what they do here. Okay, they do nothing here. Good to know. I think I'm just gonna play the Chain Gang, so then if we draw Velen I can just drop him down. Mesa Dune, okay. So that's either Sleet Skid or Zephrys. And we won't really know until next turn. I think I'm gonna Dredge here. Oh, 5 mana Odin is excellent. Since we have Odin coming, I'm just going to start hitting him in the face and trying to apply as much pressure as possible. They don't really have any secrets up yet, like Ice Block or anything, so we might actually be able to do some damage here. Yeah, this definitely looks like a Reno list. That's a cool card. This card also got buffed from 5 mana to 4 mana. Dream Planner Zephrys. That is not the Zephrys I meant when I said Zephrys. Interesting. Okay, this is a very fun list. I'm just gonna play this now just to get the armor. And to also do the 10 damage. Next turn we don't really have lethal. Yeah, especially not with that, but that's okay. We can Barov Bladestorm, which clears the board nicely. And then Craftsman is nice with Odin because it basically does 7 damage each hit. But I think I'm gonna Lavagorger first, just because if I hit Ceaseless I win the game. I'll take a Deepminer Brann. Especially a 3-miner Deepminer Brann, oh my god. He's gotten buffed again. 8 to 6 to 3. Now he's just like regular Brann, but for the whole game. 3 mana 2/4. What is that card? Huh. Wow. Okay, I guess I'm a little scared of objection, so I'll play around it. Okay. Well, next turn I can Boom Boss twice, because the battle cry would be doubled. Either that or I Astalor, I don't know. I have some options. If I can pop block, I probably should. If I can't, then I should probably just Boom Boss to start messing up all of his Reno stuff. Avenging Wrath. Interesting. Oh, that was from Zephrys. Huh. Sure. Okay, well I am gonna Boom Boss then. And I'll forge this just in case I need it. I think it's better than just hero powering that turn. Always nice to pre-forge stuff. We do have Velen in hand, which is nice. So we'll see what they do. King Crush. Okay. Sure. I'm kinda surprised he's trading with that, honestly. But I'm glad. I think I'm just gonna sanitize and start playing Astalors here. Just to threaten those at least. Because with double battle cries, each one does 24 damage, or 28 damage actually, across the whole board. The nice thing too about Boom Boss is that if they do play their quest reward, they'll draw another card at the start of the quest turn, so that might mess up their lethal if they do have it. But so far they have not drawn anything. Which is kind of why Boom Boss, he feels alright. But to be honest, he either high rolls or he feels like he does nothing sometimes. Sometimes it's just an 8 mana 7/7 that looks cool. And that's okay. Like, he's still doing things here for sure. It means that they can't Reno or anything to play around Astalor, so it's not like we're gonna pop the block and then they're gonna heal the full, which is nice. But it would be even nicer if they started drawing cards. That is a lot of Boom Boss. Wow. Okay. Well, suddenly I'm a bit more scared to Astalor. Okay, well I'm gonna Astalor, and then I'm gonna play this for 0 mana because they're probably gonna destroy all my armor with the boom bots, I would assume. Let's see where these guys go. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh, they milled a TNT. Very smart. They intentionally filled their hand. That's good. Suspicious how they only draw that when their hand is full and not the 2 turns before, but you know. Whatever. It's okay. It happens. Just saying, just noticing. E.T.C. He's running low on mana here. I don't know how he's planning on living another turn. Oh. Is that really Ice Block? I could have sworn this was a Reno deck. Did he just somehow get another Ice Block from his deck? That can't be right. Well, if it is Ice Block, I can look for Zephrys here. Okay. You know, you almost had me. You almost had me. It was a good try. That's actually really funny. That was a good game. I like that game. Yarel the Knight. The last Paladin player I placed that was running this skin was playing Tax Paladin and like Crusader Call to Arms stuff. Which is kind of scary. I don't know if this is them. I don't remember their name. I think they were higher than 600 though. I think I'll keep Tortollan Traveler just because he's a good 3-drop. Maybe that's greedy though. I don't know. Shield Shatter's a nice draw if it is Call to Arms. Okay. Well, it's not Reno if it's not 40 cards. So it's either Call to Arms or Libram Paladin. Astrology doesn't really tell me anything.
I cannot wait to read these.
Okay, this looks like Librams. I think I'm just gonna ramp while I can. Better to do it sooner rather than later. In our E.T.C. we have Frozen Buckler or Shield Shatter, and since we already have Shield Shatter, we can just pick Buckler for a nice 6 mana clear. It's kind of annoying that they already got both of these, though. It's kind of scary. Means their divinities are going to be online very soon. I'll play Traveler here. In this matchup, you really just want to keep them off the board, which is kind of hard to do. Especially if they rebuke you, which makes your spells cost 5 more. We don't really have any minion-based answers. If we do get the Velen combo online, they can't really get through, which is nice, so that's another win con. So hopefully our Traveler will draw us one of the taunts that we need, either Velen or Serenite. But if not, I mean, yeah, I think we just clear the board with Shield Shatter, hopefully. Okay. Well, this is absolutely fantastic. I mean, none of those have more than 5 health. Just perfect. It's like he knew I had Shield Shatter in hand, and he wanted to help me clear the board as easily as possible. And we get a 5 mana Velen? Okay. This is looking winnable. Oh, but now I kind of want to do this. No, I should brawl later. I should brawl later, because he's going to have divinities when this breaks. So I think I do just take the Shield Shatter while I can. And then next turn he's probably going to develop again. Hopefully he doesn't play Rebuke, and we're able to just brawl Shield Slam whatever he develops. But we'll see. If he's smart, he probably tries to save his board. Or he probably tries to like mix in a Rebuke. And Rebuke is a holy spell, I'm pretty sure, so he might have drawn it there. But yeah, he'd need at least 2 mana. Which it looks like he could be going for it. Oh, never mind. Now that he's below 2 mana, we don't have to worry about that. I would assume he's playing as 2 8/8s though, yeah. So we brawl, and hopefully the one that lives isn't an 8/8 or something with Divine Shield. Although I guess we can't really kill anything with Shield Slam actually, so it doesn't actually matter. Okay, that's actually the worst one to survive, so thank you, Brawl. And now it's getting kind of scary. The good news is if we top deck Lone Ranger, we can just clear the board even if we are rebuked. Other than that, it gets a little dicey. He is almost out of cards, so Boom Boss might actually has like a high chance of them drawing a TNT, which could be good. Yeah, we do get rebuked here. Lone Ranger off the top. One time. Come on. Aw, that's not Lone Ranger. Okay. Well, I think I just Boom Boss then. I don't really know how else I'm surviving here. I could play Velen, but to be honest, I think I still die through Velen most of the time because of Glow Sticks. Or Prismatic Beam. So Boom Boss! Save us, Boom Boss! Save us! Draw 3 TNTs in a row. Nah! Okay. Well, we tried our best. If we had Lone Ranger there, we probably would have been fine. Or if we drew Serenite early and we got the Velen combo up, but oh well. Okay, now we're against a Yrel again. That's at a higher rank, which makes me wonder if this is the dreaded Tax Paladin. I almost want to keep Lone Ranger because he's just such a good card. I think I will actually. I'm gonna grade it. Because we already have Misfire for some early turns. I kind of like Misfire. I don't know if Minefield or Misfire is better. Misfire is fun, especially with the quick draw. Without the quick draw, it can feel like kind of a scuffed Minefield sometimes, but it's kind of the same role. It also feels a bit worse than Minefield when there's like 5 1 health targets. But yeah. 30 card Paladin again. No 1-drop this time. Yeah, this looks like Crusader or a Call to Arms. Which is exactly what I feared. We could just Misfire this. I don't know. I kind of want to, honestly. I think I'm going to Misfire this, and then next turn I can coin E.T.C into Shield Shatter. And then he doesn't have any buff targets. Unless he plays Nerubian next turn, of course. But if he plays Nerubian, we can Concussive Shells, Shield Slam. Okay, well. That doesn't exactly work how I wanted it to, but that's okay. I can't hear you. We can coin out a Chain Gang here. I think I'd rather coin out a Chain Gang than just like Hero Power and Pass or something. It's just nice to have minions on the board, especially taunts. Because even if he does buff this, yeah. We can just Shield Slam it. Might play another 2-drop here, yeah. So this is why it's nice to have minions on board. Because we can Frozen Buckler this, Shield Slam it, kill it, and we still maintain a bit of board control. The scariest part of Crusader Aura decks is when they have a board, and that's what he's trying to develop as much as possible. So as long as we keep everything off board, Order in the Court. Wait, no, that makes sense, I think. That does make sense. That's probably the 2 to the Crusaders, like Call to Arms, and Crusader Auras. Deepminer Brann, nice to see you. This is probably Oh My Yogg, I would imagine. So I'm just gonna chill for now. I don't really need to play this spell, and I don't really need to test for Oh My Yogg either. Because if he has a second Oh My Yogg and I play a spell, he's just going to play the second one. He does set up the Crusader Aura. Most of the time these decks run the Murloc with Rush and Wind Fury, so I assume that's why he's playing this first. Because then he's going to play that, clear the board a bit, maybe a Call to Arms. Showdown! I forgot Showdown got reverted. Showdown Prismatic Beam is back. Oh my god, there's 2 Crusader Auras. Okay. Oh, and Garden's Grace. Oh my god. Oh my god. Those are quite large. I forgot. Oh wait, no. That's not Oh My Yogg. Never mind. Never mind, I didn't forget. All part of my plan. I'm just gonna play Igneous here and look for whatever's biggest. Shield Shatter works. Oh yeah, it happens twice! I forgot! Lovely. I think we'll take Ham over Theater. There's an argument to take Bladestorm, but I think next turn we're just playing Lone Ranger. Oh my god. And winning. The only thing that can really stop this is another Neru bar, but hopefully he doesn't have one. Is this Call to Arms? Okay. Wow, that's actually a really cool deck. Lady Liadrin's so good here. It gives him Divine Bruise back, and it gives him Hand of Adal, and all of his Garden's Graces. Which, it seems like he's playing now. Okay. The good news is, this should be pretty crippling for him. Especially because it happens twice. But yeah. I mean, since we cleared his board and he had no Crusader Auras, he's kind of out of steam there. So the Reno Keep, best card in the deck, just saying. Going against a Rogue. Brunau. Brunau? I don't really know how to pronounce that. Rogue is probably either a combo deck or a Pirate Rogue. Some form of that. Quality Assurance just feels pretty good in general on turn 2. 2-mana draw 2. And a tutor. This card's crazy. I feel like this card could very easily be 3 mana, but I'm so glad it's not. Like, Mage would kill to have a 2-mana draw 2 card. Wow, that is the first time I have ever seen that card played against me and main decked. I could misfire it now, but to be honest, I'm not too worried about it. Maybe I should be. I think for now I'm just going to set up taunts, or draw taunts. Yeah, that's really why the Velen combo is so good in this deck, is because you have Q&A, like Quality Assurance, to draw 2 of them, you have Tortollan to draw another one, and then you have All You Can Eat, which tutors minion types, and they're all Drain Eyes, so it's just great. Okay, I think since he didn't play anything else, I'm just going to play Misfire now. I guess I could do this first. There's no reason to use removal when I don't have to. And this just helps me cycle through my deck. If we get Velen, then we can just Serenite on 4, Velen on 5, and he has to do something about that. Hooked Scimitar. Are we going against Combo Rogue? Except he uncomboed that, so it's just a 3-mana 2/2 weapon. Which isn't as threatening, I will say. I'm not too worried about the 3-mana 2/2 weapon. Unless I should be. Okay. This looks like an Innkeeper deck. No offense, no offense. But this looks like a deck that has been autofilled. If I'm keeping it 100%. I'm gonna play Ham to see what he's doing. Okay. Maybe it's just Protoss Rogue with a few extra cards thrown in there for fun. Like, what is Eridar Shulker for? There is some synergy between like combos and... Oh, this got buffed to do 3 damage. Wait, no, this always did 3 damage. I don't even know anymore. Okay, well I think I'm just gonna do that. I'll probably forge. Actually, maybe I'll just play Astalor. But I mean, the good news is, if he does try to set up Archons against me, like with the Templars, we can just kill them, hopefully. Sandbox Scoundrel?
They haven't raised the alarm.
There's no way they're also running like Hook to us. Edwin? Man, what's going on? I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused. You can forge Sanitize. Wait, I don't even need to forge Sanitize. Whatever. I mean, we have clears. We can also boom boss next turn, which is nice. If he gives us like a turn to just set up and do proactive things. I'm feeling pretty good about this game so far. Unless they know something I don't. They're also playing combo cards to trigger combo cards, which I don't think is how you're supposed to do it. You know what this deck is? This deck is a quest that says play 30 combo cards. I figured it out. Surely they're just doing a quest where you have to play as many combo cards as possible. Because I cannot imagine another reason as to why someone would play this deck. They've already drawn through a lot of cards too, so TNT might actually be good here. Yes! Oh my god, we got a Templar. It's beautiful. Man, Boom Boss is so fun. I don't think he's needed for the deck, but he is a very funny card. I'm getting a lot of enjoyment out of Boom Boss. I would recommend Boom Boss if you can afford him. Like I said, this is my first time playing these cards. I've literally never crafted warrior cards before this. But due to some recent refunds, I've gotten an influx of dust. So I can start playing fun decks like these. Which I wouldn't have otherwise done. Okay, the face damage photon cannon. Going crazy. I think I'm just gonna drop Velen. Because something tells me he doesn't have a way to deal with Velen. And I think I'm just gonna go face. I kinda wanna trade just because I'm a little scared that he's doing something, especially if he's going face with photon cannon. Maybe he has a bunch of face damage, but something also tells me he's just playing a standard deck. Because I don't think he's played. I think Hooked Scimitar is definitely a wild card. I don't think it's in the core set. Scabs. Artanis, okay. Nice. Into passing, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think we have lethal here ever with Zephrys or anything. I'm just gonna shield Shatter to play around Potion of Illusion. And then draw a little bit. Only have 2 minion types in our deck, okay. And then set up lethal next time. Another TNT! Okay, well now he's definitely screwed. Yeah. Oh my god, we got another Templar. Oh no! Poor Protoss Rogue, poor Protoss Rogue. Okay, going up against another major. I don't know why I'm facing so many people in like 700 and below. I feel like whenever I play this game, I either go against rank 9 Libram Paladin player that's never lost a game in their life, or 700 Protoss Rogue combo deck suspiciously standard pile. So yeah, I don't really know what to mulligan against Mage. I'm assuming it's Hostage Mage. It could be something else, of course. I guess I'll keep Traveler. Traveler seems like a good starting card to keep. If I really like for sure knew it was Hostage Mage, the only reason I'm hesitating is because they are like rank 700, so it could just be like a Reno Mage pile. But if I knew it was Hostage Mage, then I would literally just fully mulligan for disruption cards. Or like Deepminer Brann and try to Astalor him down. So we'll see. It's looking like Hostage Mage so far. This card is so awesome. It even has a better animation than Sword and Shield. Although actually, I don't know if that's true, because Sword and Shield has like the slice effect, which I actually really like, even though it is like overused a little bit. Not overused, but it's not unique, you know? But this one can go face, and Sword and Board can't, so seems better. Okay. Now it looks like Secret Mage. Which I think we're really favored against, to be honest. Because Secret Mage is more of a burn deck than a board deck, and we just have a ton of board control and armor gain. Nice thing about this too is he can't actually kill his Mad Scientist on it. But he probably plays a secret here. Probably rigged Fair Game as their first secret they play normally. Just because they want to draw more cards. Which makes sense. So we'll see what it is here. Attack first. Okay. Just gonna play Renathal then. Yeah, it looks like rigged Fair Game. It's not Explosive Runes, it's not Objection. It's not Flame Ward. The only other secret Secret Mage normally runs is Counterspell, Rigged Fair Game. Sometimes they run an Ice Block, but you're not supposed to run an Ice Block. It's actually pretty good, bad. It's actually a pretty bad card in the deck. And I think that's about it. Sometimes you run into Secret Mages that run wacky secrets, but for the most part, I think those are the only 8 to 9-ish secrets that people run. Chetty Bartender is pretty good here for them. Oh, Saturday Night Chain Gang. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna let them get the Rigged Fair Game. Test for the counterspell with that one. And kill the Chatty just because Chatty's kind of a scary card. Yeah. So it was Rigged Fair Game, that's okay. The nice thing about triggering secrets is that they need 2 secrets on board in order to play their conjures, like the 6 mana 6/6s, so as long as we stop them from actually having secrets up, a lot of their cards get turned off and they have to waste mana by playing secrets. So it's actually kind of nice to trigger the secrets, if that makes sense. Ooh, it kind of sucks that we don't have a way to kill that. Scary. And they're not playing that secret, which is really interesting too. Since they're not doing that, I'm just gonna play all the cards I want to play without getting countered. We can use Stoneskin Armorer or Totem as a really good test for objection. Obviously, if we get Velen down, they have no way of dealing with Velen in their deck, apart from like objecting it. So, if we see both objections, we can feel pretty comfortable. Norganon! What the hell? What's Norganon doing here? Oh my god. Norganon jump scare. I forgot about this guy. Okay, well we have to kill him. Which, thankfully isn't that hard because we have Barov in hand, so we can get rid of him pretty easily. Oh, I did that in bad order. I should have traded this first and then played Barov, and then I could have had another taunt. Oh well. To be honest, I'm at 42 health on turn 6. I'm not feeling too bad so far. Call me crazy, but I'm feeling pretty safe. Let's see what they do here. I'm assuming they're gonna start playing a lot of Luna! Okay. This is certainly a Secret Mage list of all time. But you know what? It's working. They're getting Luna value. So, who am I to judge, really? Okay, that's one objection gone. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Hero Power And then Zephrys for Flare. And then next turn we can Flare Velen. Does Counterspell trigger before Flare does? I always forget how the interaction works. I'm pretty sure Flare happens first. I'm pretty sure Flare happens first. If it doesn't, we'll be a little sad. But I don't think it'll matter. We'll see. Because I'm pretty sure that last secret is Counterspell. Orion, okay. Orion's always pretty scary, because he can randomly generate more objections or whatever.
Behold the tools of creation.
Oh my god, this Luna. I've never seen Luna do so much. Let's see how this goes. Excellent. Oh, it was Explosive Trap and Flame Ward. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna trade into Orion immediately. Just because he's the one I want to kill. And if they play like a Chatty Bartender or anything, or a Flak Mage, they have a lot of AoE damage that can just kill it anyways, so I may as well get the damage in while I can. But I think they don't have a way to deal with this. To be honest though, their list is kind of wacky. I would not be surprised if they had a random E.T.C in there. Or some kind of Velen counter. Because Velen is pretty popular. A lot of people are playing Reno Warrior now that it's been buffed.
Your signature is required.
The tools of creation.
So we'll see what happens here.
Behold the tools of creation.
Wow, this Luna is doing so much actually. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure there's no mage secret that punishes us from just trading into the Orion. Like a few might trigger, but there's no way that the Velen gets like killed or anything. Yeah, so that's great. And then I'm assuming this is either Explosive Trap or Objection. Probably Objection since they've already played an Explosive Trap. Yeah. And then now I'm probably just gonna get Shield Shatter. Actually, maybe I'll just like Lavagorger. Oh, Reno is perfect here. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it was Explosive Traps too. Excellent. Okay, the nice thing too about Secret Mage is that once you've seen both objections, you can just play whatever minions you want. You don't have to test for anything ever again. Same with both counter spells, but obviously he's only played one counter spell, so.
Behold the tools of creation.
So like now we can just slam down Odin if we want or whatever.
Behold the tools of creation.
He's still not conceding, so that makes me think he has something for the Velen. Either that or he's just playing cards for fun.
It'll be our little secret. Behold the
I'm worried that they're
tools of
drawing this many
creation.
cards. It means that they have like a Kil'jaeden or something in their deck as like a backup plan. So we'll see. Behold the tools of creation. Oh, devolving missiles. That's what they have. Okay. Oh my god, we devolved into another taunt. That's great. And you know what the absolute best part of Lone Ranger is? There's nothing you can do to stop him. There's no secret. There's no rebukes. There's no Lothebs. There's no razor scales. There's no counter spells. I guess you can Theatar him, but other than that, he just clears the board. It's beautiful. They've played both Cabal Crystal Runners. They've played both Conjurers. They've played Orion. They do have Kil'jaeden. Sure. I'm not too worried about Kil'jaeden, especially since we have access to another Velen. If they're running one Devolving Missiles, it makes me suspect they're running two, to be honest. So that's something to consider. But I'm just gonna slam Odin. and start doing some damage. I'm not really worried about infinite demons. There are definitely some scary ones, but it's kind of whatever. It's the last chatty. We can probably figure out what all these secrets are. So there's definitely a Flame Ward, there's definitely a counterspell. Because we've seen him play those. I'm a bit surprised that there's 2 more after that, but I'm assuming it's probably the one where after you play a spell it summons a random like guy or goober. Yeah, so it's a counterspell. You can E.T.C. into our shield shatter, into a buckler. I don't think we need Kil'jaeden here, like I think we're just gonna kill them through the infinite demons. And yeah. I mean, especially with Odin up. Oh, and that's excellent, that's 6 damage. So I'm assuming one of these is Ice Block for sure. Which is funny. They could get a Taunt Demon of course, but then they do run Alanas, which makes sense. Because they're playing the Kil'jaeden package. So yeah, how much damage is this? This is 15 plus 6. Almost gets us there. 21 damage, and then we can pop it with the Astalor next turn. That seems good. I'm just gonna go for that. Because our hero power also does 2 damage, we don't even have to play Astalor. And the only really demons that heal are like lifesteal ones. So, as long as he doesn't get any of those, we should be chilling. Okay, he immediately gets a lifesteal one. Excellent. Better player, I suppose. More, I must have more. It is Ice Block. Fair enough, still have no idea what the other 2 secrets are. Maybe he runs like Potion of Polymorph or something interesting. Wow. Why did Misfire just murder that mistake? Okay. Wow. You say so, Misfire. I don't really feel like swinging into an 11-10 to be honest. But I'm feeling pretty good. Chances are they might have a second Ice Block. If they're playing 1 Ice Block, I wouldn't be surprised. It's cool, the deck tracker shows you the new card, even if the new card isn't actually out yet. Yeah, so that's probably the second Ice Block if I had to guess. I mean, the demons are pretty big. So, you know. Nice thing about the portal is that like those soul fragments don't actually go into the deck, they just disappear. Patches. Wow, that's funny. He played Mistake, and it didn't pull out the patches, and then the portal created patches just for him to draw patches. Come on, you know what? There's our second villain. So you look at that. Seven damage Flame Ward. Oh my god.
Our souls are scattered across the universe. The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously he could have like a second Evolving Missiles. I wouldn't be too surprised. But we're not dead on board here either way, so I'm not too worried. I wonder if they run Devolving Missiles just for Velen. It makes sense. It's a good card to run. Oh, that's a lot of lifesteal. That's kind of scary. But the fact that he's trading is great, because it means he probably doesn't have a Velen counter. What is that last secret? Maybe it's like duplicates? No, we killed a minion. He had Ceaseless in his deck? Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I'm gonna Astalor here. And we'll see where it goes. Probably not much of it is gonna go face. But you can always hope. And then I'm gonna pass, I suppose. I mean, I really don't think there's any way random demons can get through Velen, from what I understand. He could get like a really big Mal'Ganis, and then I'm never able to kill him. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, he really needs to heal here, ideally. Yeah. Classic Void Crusher activities. Always kills himself with the hero power. Okay, well he is getting more taunts. But no healing, which is good.
We will shape this world to our will.
Maybe this gives damage? Not quite. Does give us card draw though.
The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. Our future awaits. Our future awaits. The light will guide us through every corner.
Oh my god, it has permanent rush? Oh my god, why is Velen the best card ever? Wait. Oasis ally. Oh my god. What a way to find lethal. That is so cool. Oh my god, I actually had no idea about that. What the heck? Wait, the Velen combo might just be the best combo ever. I want to put Velen in everything. Well, you know what, that was a great game to end it on, that's for sure. So yeah, that's the deck. Very fun, very enjoyable. Reno Warrior is a very fun list. Pretty slow win cons, that's something to consider. Like Odin and Valen they take a while to get going, but once they do get going, it feels pretty great. And I mean, this deck just absolutely shuts down aggro decks. All the armor gain and board clears and everything, it really feels great into most aggro decks. So that's excellent. And yeah, if you want a good warrior deck, try it out. You know, Deepminer Brann at 6 mana feels very, very good. And I'm sure this deck will only get better as more and more battle cries are added to the game. Like if this deck got a really fast win con or something other than Odin, it'd be very, very good. But until then, it's still quite good and fun. So yeah, consider trying it out, and thank you so much for watching the video. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.